everybody, Hitman from blackopsfishing.com. I'm getting set up to go for some Atlantic salmon. The usual rod that I use for the Atlantic salmon in the river here is my Senko rod. My bass fishing Senko rod is what I usually use to throw spoons and spinners. That was one of the outfits that I lost when my boat sunk earlier this season. Got it matched up with the Shimano Ceres 3000F, and I have 8-pound P-line, copolymer line. I do really good with spoons, so I kind of stick to spoons to make it simple. That's my favorite. And here, this is looking like a reasonable facsimile, a Cabela's model, a lot cheaper than this, the Thomas Buoyant. Now when you fish for Atlantic salmon here in Connecticut, you have to remove the treble hook and replace it with a free swinging single hook. That's a 3/0 owner hook, sharp, nice. I like the way the lure looks. Lures that don't have a split ring automatically are meant to be tied with a loop knot, so they still get all their action. So what I do is I add a split ring to the front and then a barrel swivel to the split ring, so that I don't have to tie a loop knot directly to the lure. The split ring will give it the action that you're looking for. But I think they look cool, all set up like that. When you put your hook on your split ring, you have to have an eye big enough on your hook to go around the split ring, where the split ring begins or ends, where the grooves are. The hook can get stuck in there, and then it can get caught in different positions like that and stay there kind of tight. You want it to be able to swing around freely without getting stuck in any weird position. So the river's regulated by a dam, and they're running quite a bit of water today. For spoon and spinner fishermen, that's great. The fly fishermen like it when the water's a little bit lower. Now I cast either upstream or downstream with my spoon. I'm casting all the way across the river at this particular spot because there's a trough right near the far bank. I'll use the current to work the spoon sometimes, and sometimes I crank the reel. Sometimes I'll put my tip in the water to get the lure even lower and vary my retrieves in all different ways, trying to trigger a strike or a hit, man. Unexpectedly, I ran into my salmon fishing mentor, Josh.
I wish I got the salmon.
This section of the river was really swift, and my 1/4-ounce spoons weren't cutting it. My mentor, Josh, lent me a 1/2-ounce gold and orange spoon, which seemed to do the trick. Besides any holdover salmon, the DEP released about 270 broodstock salmon in early October. They range from 2 to 20 pounds. As the spoon gets diagonally downstream, you can use the current to let the spoon flutter across the river. Always keep your eyes open for a breaching or a rolling salmon. They often strike your spoon right away if you can get a cast in quickly. Come on, give me a hit, man. Put my time in. Ready. I'm ready for that hit. I keep varying retrieves, trying to get the lure down into different pockets and places where the salmon might be. I'm just about to get a hit, and as you can see, I'm doing a jerking motion with the spoon when I do get the hit. Watch closely. There we go. Please, God, let me get him. Well, it's an Atlantic salmon on the smaller side. Perhaps the smallest one that they release, but an Atlantic salmon nonetheless. No, he's a nice one, though. Yeah. I did get a hit, man.
That's 2-pounder.
I got a hit.
First hit, he catches it.
You don't know I let he's just sitting there getting filmed. What's up? He's resting.
Definitely gonna look in.